All right. Now let me introduce myself. My name is Lim Yong Hock. I'm the Key Executive Officer of PropNex Realty, Singapore's largest homegrown. We have about close to 6,000 agents. So what is my role? I basically run the company. Right? If you have heard of this very handsome man, his name is called Muhammad Ismail. Okay, he's the CEO of PropNex and he's my partner. I help him run the agency, okay, so that he can run other businesses. All right. Let me talk a little bit about myself in case some of you have not seen me before. All right. Sometimes once in a while you see me on the TV, right? Channel News Asia, or a lot of times you see me on Channel 8 News and all those things, right? I think about 2 Fridays ago I was on. If I'm not wrong, it's called Money Week. 财经追击 heard before or not? Money Week. And then there's one more program called Frontline. Is it Frontline or don't know front what lah? Okay, which is what? 前线追踪 in Chinese. Okay, because why? Because I cover a lot on the Chinese media. And regularly you'll hear me on radio. Now, last time I used to be on radio, UFM 100.3. Okay, my nickname in 100.3, they call me Fuke. Because my name is Lim Yong Hock, and Hock in Chinese is Fu. Fu, so brother Hock is Fuke lah. And as I grow older, as my listener grow more matured, okay, I moved to an older station. Now I'm on radio 95.8. Okay, probably your grandparents or maybe some of your parents may be listening to my program. Okay, now, in fact, just now, Mr. Ong has covered a fair bit of the statistics. Now, I'm not going to bore you with statistics. Would you like to hear stories or not? Would you like to hear stories? Better, right? Hear stories, I think, more interesting. Okay, now, market movement. All these charts, later I'll come to it. All right, I'm more interested to tell you a story. Now, the thing here is this. Can I ask, real estate market in Singapore, how big is the market? Is the market big or not? Not big, huh? How big is our market? You know how many people are there in Singapore or not? You know how many people are there in Singapore? Now is what? About 5 point something. 5 point something million, right? Okay. How many people stays in a HDB flat? How many people? 75%, okay? So actually it's about 80%, 80-82%. About 3.2 million people actually lives in the HDB flat. Now, then out of the 3.2 million people who owns a HDB flat, how many of them own another property? Do you know or not? Do you know? Do you all know? You all don't know, right? I also don't know. But that is the point. That is the point. You see, I see a lot of young faces here today. There are people who are now today, or I believe most of you come here not because here got buffet. Got buffet or not? No buffet, right? Got buffet. Not because of the buffet, right? Not because you got nowhere else to go, you come here, correct or not? I'm sure you come here for a reason, right? Now, over the last 1 year, I have to say that when I conduct seminar like this, the turnout is getting more and more. All right, do you want to know the reason why or not? Because more and more people start to get excited nowadays. Okay, because why? They feel that, hey, it is now a good time to start looking for something that I like. But just now when I asked the question, how many of those people who stays in HDB owns a second property? When I ask that question, nobody knows. And that is my point. Because today a lot of HDB owner wants to own a second or even a third property. Agree or not? And in fact, many of you here also think like that. You probably think that, hey, my HDB I already paid off already. Then now I got some spare money. I don't have to pay for my installment for my HDB. Maybe now it's time for me to go and invest in the second property. This is happening. And many young people today, those in the 30s or probably in the 40s, people like me, they don't want to retire just to collect CPF money, you know. They want to retire as a landlord. They want to retire with assets, and not just a HDB assets. They want to retire with multiple assets. They probably think, hey, I want to what, stay in my HDB and I have a private property to rent out. Or some of them even think, I want to hold on to my HDB because in our whole lifetime, we can only hold one HDB, agree or not? If you are a citizen, or some of you are permanent residents. So there are many people who rent out the HDB and live in the private. There are many people like that. And I also see some of you are parents. I believe so. Today parents are very good, no? Today parents are very good. See, I got 3 boys. So 3 boys, you know how many property I must have or not? 3, sorry, no. I must have what? I must have what? 6, no. I must have 7. You know why 7 or not? When my son get married, I must make sure each of them get 1, no? So that they won't fight, no? Yeah, that's too much, huh? But you see, if I got 3 boys, nowadays parents will say, hey, my 3 boys, I got nothing left for them. I think the best I could help them here is this. Maybe I could buy a property and give it to them when I retire. Correct or not? That is one point. So, if you got 3 boys or you got 3 kids, so you need to have 3 properties. Correct? Then where you stay? Where are you going to stay? Stay with one of them, is it? The Hokkien say what? TKK, Tan Kuku, means what? Wait long. Because why? Today also not easy, you know. Young people not easy. You want to stay with them also not easy, right? You got your habits, they got their habits. Right? So if you don't have your own property and you don't have something for them, the next generation will struggle. Do you all agree? Yeah, so you see, as parents, what happened here is this. We usually want to think, what's next? What am I going to do? What's going to happen when I retire? Okay, so I think now it's for you to really start thinking. Now, the article about Morgan Stanley saying that the property price will double by 2030. You ask yourself, when a property price doubles in 2030, if that happens, is it going to be more difficult for your children to buy a property or more easy? Is it more difficult? Now, if the property price doubled, is the installment going to be doubled? Is it going to be doubled? I'm sorry, it's not going to be double. It's going to be probably 3 times more. Because you must understand, today how much interest rate are we paying? How much interest are we paying? You know, as I go around the world to give talks and we talk about other countries, everybody, the moment they hear our interest rate, how much? I say about 1.5 plus minus. Okay? You know what they say? Sure, no. So cheap. Because you know what? They are saying outside that Singapore money is cheap money. Really? To borrow money from the bank and pay them at 1.5 interest rate is cheap money. So by the time in 2030, is this going to continue? Hey, I'm not too sure, no? Because I've been in the business for 23 years. The highest interest rate I've seen is about 10%. All right. And I personally, when I bought property, the highest interest rate I have ever serviced is about 7.5%. Okay? And that time rental, you can never cover your installment one. You can never cover your installment. You see, so I don't want to frighten any one of you. I just want you all to ask yourself. Okay? Now I tell you one story. Before I ask the question. I had a friend, he's my age. Okay? How old am I? Not too old lah. You all can guess my age or not? Huh? Oh no. So soon. 45 years old. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm 45 years old. So my friend is 45 or so lah. So what happened here is this. When about 10 years ago, okay, now it's 2017, right? 2007, was the market good or no good? Was the market good or no good? Good or no good? Did the price go up? The time was the price going up? Going up, right or not? So he asked me, hey, Yong Hock, what do you think? Now is it a good time to buy? So that time he was looking at where? Thompson. Okay, Thompson, District 12. Balestier, Toa Payoh, that area. So he was looking at this project called Sky something on. Okay? Not the Sky View, not the Sky Habitat, no. Got one more, 11, Sky 11. Okay? And that time the per square foot was only about $820 per square foot. How cheap or not? Will you buy? Yeah, then he asked me, hey, Yong Hock, can buy or not? What if market come down? So you know what? Did he buy? Did he buy? He didn't buy. So last year he asked me again. After 9 years, he didn't buy. He stuck to his, what? His current house. Stuck there. After 9 years, he didn't buy. Because 07 until last year is how many years? Many years, 8 years, 9 years past, and the market go up, come down, correct or not? Later I'll show you. Then he come and ask me the same question. Now he saw another freehold property. Then he asked me, hey, how, Yong Hock, can buy or not? Then I said, you don't ask me already. He said, I told him you don't ask me already. Because why? You continue to ask me the next time you are 55. So I asked him one question. I asked him, how many 5 years do you have? How many 10 years do you have? Now, any one of you, if you are in your 20s, let me give you my honest advice. Start young, so that you will not suffer. Many people go into midlife crisis. You know why? They are in their 40s. They thought their job is very stable. They go and commit on a property. Tomorrow they got retrenched. What's going to happen? Correct or not? But if you are 20, you start. When you are 30, you get retrenched. Do you think that the property will actually pull you down? Worst to worst, okay lor, I lose all my money, never mind lah. I restart all over again. So my point here is this. Don't ever start too late. Don't ever start too late. You got to start young. Now, for those parents who are helping your children, please help them to start young. Start young with their assets. Because by the time they go to their 30s, their 40s, they have something to back them up. Back them up so that they can what? Go to the next phase. Whether they want to upgrade or whether reach one stage you want to retire. Something is there to support you. That's my point. Now this morning I just gave a talk to a bunch of China investors. Okay? After the talk they straight away say, okay, I want to throw how much money? Sorry, I cannot use the word throw. But sorry to say, I mean there are a lot of rich people outside. You cannot imagine one. No. See, just now when I asked how big is the market, nobody knows. HDB market is a Singapore market. It can be controlled. Because government one policy, everybody cannot buy, except citizens. Correct or not? But private market, it is not a Singapore market. It is a world market. It is a world market, I repeat. And how big is the world? I don't know. I don't know how many buyers are out there. Now, if without the cooling measures that was introduced in 2013, today, believe me, you won't be sitting here listening to me already, no. I don't have time to talk to you. You know why? You know what I'll be doing? I will be outside ushering buyers to queue up, to come and buy. And let me tell you, we don't even need to have show flat. Straight away, sell out. About one over years ago, I was there at the show flat to do balloting. Okay, there was this place, a leasehold 99. But out of 1,400 units, we collected 2,800 checks. In other words, what it means? Yeah, ballots, no? And you know, I tell you, poor thing. Next time you go show flat balloting, please Mark my word, don't sit front row. Very demoralizing one. I saw one family sitting at the front row at 9 a.m. in the morning. When we start to draw and I start to call out the names, you know what time the name was called? 9 o'clock in the morning, start balloting. What time their name was called? 6 o'clock. And 6 o'clock, they don't even get to go into the show flat. Because after the number was picked up, they need to queue another 1 hour before the crowd inside the show flat is clear, then they can go in. No. That is how crazy things can be. And 2013, when the government announced the cooling measures, on 13th of January 2013, on that night itself, there was this project. Right? They launched on that day, and the road was so crowded. When I tried to drive, 4 lanes become 1 lane. Why? You are all queuing up. They want to meet the 12 midnight deadline. And so many people, even after 12 midnight, they go in. What happened? They say, don't like that lah, don't like that lah, don't like that lah. Ayah, you kelong a bit, can or not? The option you put 11:59 lah, don't like that lah, don't like that lah. But sorry, you cannot. Because those agents who did that, trying to kelong the time, when they get caught, that's it. They lose the license. So you see, what I'm trying to say here is this. I asked my friend, how many 5 years you have? How many 10 years you have? Then he say, but what if I buy already, the price drop? Ladies and gentlemen, okay? That question, if you start to ask, believe me, then don't be so miserable. Because if you buy a house, and every day you worry the price go down or not, come out or not, I tell you, life is very miserable. Correct or not? Don't buy anything. Really, don't buy anything. But do you know what? When you don't buy anything, who suffer? Not yourself suffer. Your children suffer. That's my point. I'm talking about the investor this morning. When I presented all my info facts to them, they straight away tell me, okay, we intend to invest 2B. $2 billion. They asked me one question. How to bring 2B to Singapore? That's the question. No, now I scratch my head. 2B, no. You know 2B, how much they can buy or not? How big is the entire project? You see, later I show you one slide. Okay, now I can show you my slide again. I like to talk, then I show slide one. Oh, I don't talk for the slide. Okay, you see, we all know supply, demand. More supply, low demand, what happened? Price go up or come down? A lot of supply. Nobody buy. What happened? Price come down, right? Okay. This is a supply demand for residential units, new one. Okay. You can see it is January 2015. This is not I draw one. Lim Yong Hock is not good enough to draw this. This one is drawn by M&D. Now this is January 2015, 182,000 total number of new residential units. Now the next one you see, 2016 December, which is only about 4 months ago. The number, did it go up or come down? Did it go up or come down? Did the number go up or come down? You see again, 182,000, 133,000. How many units did it come down by? 50,000. So the question here is this, is the supply going up? Then now my next question, if supply is coming down, demand is still strong, what will happen to the price? Up. You see, answer all in your mind. No? You know the answer. It's not I come and talk, then you know the answer. You are very smart people. Today you go to this place, you can find out everything. It's called Google. Correct or not? So my point here is this. You see, again coming back. Only few years down the road. A couple of years down the road, many of the new launches that was launched in the last 2-3 years, what's going to happen? Ready, right? TOP, correct or not? Correct or not? TOP, right? Now let me ask you one question. In few years down the road, the whole chunk of those new launches, TOP, what's going to happen? Would you foresee a lot of people wants to sell? Correct, want to make money, right? Now then suddenly, if you go and invest in a 99 years leasehold, what's going to happen? Are you competing with the rest of 99? I ask you, are you? Are you going to compete with the rest of 99? You are, no? My friend, you are, no? You see, I believe many of you come here, one attraction because it's a freehold property. And you all know, freehold property, you all don't intend to flip one. You know, split? Speculate, huh? Anyway, now cannot speculate, huh? You need to hold at least what? 3 years or more, right? But people who buy freehold property are not people who are interested to flip and flip and flip. Okay? But those who buy 99, they are what? They are short-term investors. They will buy, they will flip. They'll buy, they'll flip. But I'm quite sure many of you here today, you don't look like flipping people. You don't look like people who flip. So I'm quite sure people who want to buy a freehold are those who are long-term. You either buy to stay for the time being, or you want to pass on to your next generation. Now, Singapore real estate market will always go through a what? Cycle, right? And you know what? Who is the richest people in Singapore? Who is the richest man in Singapore? He passed away already, Ng Teng Fong. Mr. Ng Teng Fong. But Far East Organization, just for your information, they're very smart, no? In the next 9 generations down the road, or even more, their 9 generations down the road will never go poor one. Why I say that? When freehold property goes through a what? Rejuvenation cycle, developer can buy a freehold land and then after that sell it as a leasehold. Are you aware? So 99 years later, the grandchildren take over, they have another freehold land. And they will tear down, they will build higher, they will sell another 99 years. Tell me how many generations can this last? You ask yourself. So therefore, what happened here is, you see, I mean, even though the developer is here, I don't want to say good or no good. This developer can choose to buy a freehold land and sell it as a leasehold, correct or not? Why would they want to buy a freehold land and sell you back as a freehold? Actually, they could have planned a longer plans for themselves, right? So you see, there is no more freehold land to begin with. Okay, no more already. So if you ask me, you got to ask yourself, today in the market, how many more freehold are there? You don't have, actually, you are in the right place. That is all about whether you make that decision or not. Now, I finished my supply. Now, let me go back to the graph again. You must understand what happened. Now, you know, price go up, come down, go up, come down. This is 40 years. Last 40 years, property cycle. Has Singapore property market ever dropped? Has it ever dropped? Actually, the truth is this. If you draw a line from here to here, it has never dropped. Would you want to have a pay cut? Would you want to have a pay cut or not? I don't think so, right? Because if you don't want a pay cut, this is how it starts. The people who work, they don't want a pay cut. So what will continue to go up? Labor costs will continue to go up, agree? So if the developer is building a house, would the cost be higher or lower? Of course, higher. Because even sell chicken rice, I ask you, today chicken rice got $1 chicken rice. The guy who chopped chicken for the last 20 years, you know what, 20 years ago his pay is 1,000. Today he will still do the same chopping at 1,000? No way. He will tell boss, I've been cutting chicken for you for the last 20 years. How? 20 years ago, my salary is 1,000. 20 years later, you have to pay me 5,000. No choice, I don't know how to cut chicken. So when he cut chicken at $5,000, so how much is the chicken rice? Can the chicken rice be the same as $1? No way. By the way, the person who breed the chicken, 10 years ago he feed the chicken, his pay is 1,000. Today he feed the same chicken. You think he still draw 1,000? No way, what? So actually everything goes up. When I was a little boy, 10 cents can buy a lot of things. Recess time, 10 cents can buy, I don't know for some of you, I still remember the noodle that I eat, I think it's 20 cents. Today, 20 cents drop on the floor. Some of you don't even want to look at it. Because what? You embarrassed to even pick it up. You scared people look at you. Yeah, this one, 20 cents also want to pick. Correct or not? So time has changed. What I'm trying to say here is this. You look at the chart. Up market and down market. See, here, 1986 to 1996, the up market lasted for 10 years. Down market, 1996 to 1998, lasted for 2 years. Then it went up, 1998 went up to 2000, 2 years. But all this, something happened, you know, right? 1998, Asia financial crisis, everything dropped. Year 2000, dot-com bust. Year 2003, SARS. If you remember, the Twin Tower, the terrorist smash into the Twin Tower is 2001, correct or not? So a lot of things happened then. And when SARS came about, you know, those days when I was selling property, we advertised for listing, nobody come and call you even. And people call to make inquiry, you ask them to come and see the house, they say, no, got SARS. They scared to even come out of the house. So no choice, those days we have to what? Send pictures to them. And if you remember, those days don't have WhatsApp. Don't have smartphone. If you remember. So what happened here is this. Then in 2003, 2004, after that, the price went up. And it lasted for how many years? 2003 all the way to 2007. 4 years. Lehman Brothers crisis dropped 1.5 years, we recover. 2008 went up to 2013, another 5 years. What is my point? My point here is this. Up market will last longer or down market will last longer? Up market will last longer, correct or not? Obviously, this one is historical. So my point here is this. The longest down market ever lasted was how long? The longest was during what? 2000 to 2004, 2005, there about 5 years. But not to forget that 5 years, so many things happened. 2013 and now, how many years? Going into 4 years. You continue to wait, okay? I don't know how long this down market is going to be. If you think that, I think this time will be 8 years, I think this time will be 10 years, okay, never mind, you continue to wait. The next time it goes up, how many years? I'm quite sure you'll last for another 5 more years. You see, that's my point. Today, if the government don't have the cooling measures in place to block off the market outside, Singaporean got no place to stand already. Really, no? Singaporean got no place to stand already. Today, a lot of people, if you happen to take MRT, you complain. MRT, so many people go shopping mall, so many people want to go restaurant, must queue 1 hour all this. Then you all blame who? You all blame who? You all blame foreigner all these things. My dear friends, don't blame foreigners. Okay? No choice one. If got no foreigner come to Singapore, your salary will never go up. Today, you're probably still living in a what? In a HDB 2-room flat, 3-room flat. So if you want better life, no choice. You need to welcome them. The more they spend, the better we are. Over the last 20 years, you ask yourself, Singaporeans get rich because of what? Because of property. My parents bought a 3-room flat in Ang Mo Kio, 1978, at 15,000. When we sold off in 1998, 20 years later, it was 300,000. You tell me, if my parents never sell that flat, where got the 300,000? How to save the money? Correct or not? If you look at the HDB prices, 2006 to 2013, the price double. Today, without your HDB flat, you won't be sitting here anyway. So how can you want the prices of property to go down? Now, you ask yourself another question. All of you are property owner, I assume, huh? Maybe got some first-timer, I'm not too sure. But usually come to private property, I don't see first-timer lah. Usually it's the parents who come on behalf. Correct or not? Usually. My question is this, okay? Today, if you have a property to sell, if the cooling measure is removed, will you ask for a higher price or a lower price? Hello? You all know already, a higher price, ma. Wow, wholesale, now I can sell higher, correct or not? So are you going to wait for that day to come? Are you going to wait for that day to come? Same thing, what? Developer is going to ask higher price or lower price? Higher. Don't need to think one, this one. Very obvious. So today the developer knows that buyers are price sensitive due to all the measures in place. So if you want to wait for cooling measures to tweak, good luck to you. Okay? Good luck to you. Okay, all this figure. Now, this is very interesting. Huh? Developer last time, during the 0809, 2010, before cooling measure comes about, their profit margin is about 25 to 35%. Today, their profit margin is only about 10%. Hey, guys, hear me out. Huh? No developer will do charity. Huh? If today you say, I want to wait for price to come down another 10%. Come on, you be developer better. Correct? Agree or not? Hey, let them make some money, can or not? You don't make them make some money, next time nobody will build a house for you already there. You build yourself, no? That's the point, what? Who want to take such a big risk? Huh? Hundreds of millions of dollars throw in, only make 10%. You ask yourself, you want to do that? Nah? You want to run this kind of business? So now a lot of people complain, yeah, now I must pay the 5%, 7%, 10%. It's okay. You don't pay. The day all these additional buyer stamp duty is removed, you see the price will increase by another 20%. You see lah, you wait lah. So even in front of the developer, I will tell you this. Now is the buyer's market. You have the luxury of sitting here listening to me and look at figures. But when cooling measures are tweaked, my friends, you only can go under the hot sun and wait for your turn to go in. Even your turn come, maybe sold out already. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, I just got to know, here this one only left with 54 units. So today, I got to disappoint half of you. The other half must go back already. Hey, see, I'm not here to hard sell anything. Don't get me wrong. But whatever I say is true facts. True facts. Live true facts. Let me tell you, any agent want to sweet talk you. Oh, no, don't like that. I tell you, all those are all what? Malay, they call it wayang. You know wayang? But sorry to say, I'm not a wayang king. I'm here to talk true facts. Sometimes true facts can be painful, but you don't accept, it's okay. It's okay, one. At the end of the day, who will suffer? By the way, whether you buy or you don't buy, right? I go home, later I go and celebrate Mother's Day. Yeah. Because I already done all my buyings. I buy until all my name used up, all cannot use already. Wife name used, children name used, all this used up, what to do? Now I only need to what? Think of other creative ways, that's all. Okay, all these articles you have seen already, Mr. Wee Cho Yao, Mr. Wee Cho Yao. There's a saying, the rich get richer, have or not? There, you see, Mr. Wee Cho Yao bought 45 units of Nasim at $411 million. Now Now, let me ask you one question. You think he's stupid lah? Cannot be what? If he's sorry, I use the word. Mr. Wee, if you happen to be here, I'm sorry. I just give an example. Let me tell you, he's the smartest of all smarter guy, no. They know when to put their money. When? This is the time. Why would they want to go and buy up unsold unit? Why don't they wait until developer, you cannot sell, okay lah, come and buy lah. Why? Now a lot of rich people like them are what? Trying to what? Consolidate properties. Consolidate properties. Keep, because why? They know almost time already. Prices has dropped, almost time. If I don't buy now, if I don't come and bang in all the property, when the market goes up, too bad, I missed the boat. Probably you don't be surprised. It's $411 million. 2 years down the road, it becomes 800 million. You don't be surprised. That's why the rich get richer. Total. Just besides only. I also lost my direction. This side or that side? $939. Okay. A very simple calculation. This one not I make up one. You can check. All the launches in Singapore, you go and find out. Because these numbers all can see in URA website. Historical land bids by developers. The standard guideline, if they bought the property at $500 per square foot, you see they launch at 1,000, 1,001 per square foot. If they bought at 600, you see them launching at 1,002, 1,003 per square foot. So if they bought at 939, 940, they will launch at what? 1,800 plus to 1,009 per square foot. This one calculation won't go wrong one. Today, sorry to say, 2 years ago I've been talking about this. There's this project in Jurong. Okay? There's this project in Jurong, right? Something like Jurong Gateway, I think so lah. They bought the land price at $741. That time was the top of the town. Wow, crazy lah, this developer bought so expensive. If you use that calculation, 741 times 2 should be what? 1,005, right? How much they sell? They were selling 1,700 and 1,800. And it's a leasehold. Okay? So those days when people ask me, Yong Hock, that one can buy or not? I say, no comment. But I told them, based on the normal calculation, if you double up, it should be about 1,500. Then I say, okay, reasonable. But if it's 1,700, 1,800, my only advice to you is good luck. Really good luck. So my point is, if today this plot is going to go for 1,008 per square foot, you happen to be the neighbor, would you want to ask anything lower? Would you want to ask for anything lower? You wouldn't. And you know what? When you sell, if you sell your property, let's say you buy this one, next door go for 1,008. When you want to put out in the market to sell, right? Do you have a better advantage than them? Can you shout that? You're going to buy 1,008. 1,008, I sell you, my one is freehold, that one is leasehold. Will you be better position? Correct now, will you be in a better position? So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say here is this. Figures like this can already predict the future. Because you will not expect a developer bought at 900 and then sell for 1,000. Cannot be one. Cannot be one. How? Construction cost alone already about $400-500 per square foot. You mean what? Developer don't need to pay tax? They don't need to pay interest? They don't need to pay architect? Professional people don't need? They buy the soil, why? They grow the soil, is it? Cannot be what? The cement what? Drop from the sky? Cannot be what? Everything needs money. Next thing, close to TOP projects. I understand from developer, this one is another probably 4-5 months. A lot of people have this question. Must wait 2-3 years. So what if I want to lock in my selling? If I say I want to sell my property today, I sell here, where do I stay? Where do I stay? So you ask yourself, first thing, if I can plan in such a way after I sell, and this is ready, I can move in, can I save some money? Correct? Can I save some money? I don't need to move twice. Right? I don't need to move twice. Correct or not? And the thing is, the excitement is this. Whether it's good or no good, you think. Any TOP projects, when you can see, can feel, can go and look at the unit, can touch and everything, let me tell you, you are not alone trying to buy the property. A lot of people will be keen to buy because now they can see everything. And it's not just show flat. It's not just show flat anymore. Now you see show flat, everything is perfect right now. But when the TOP comes, if you can get to see the whole thing, then you will know, wow. You can wow, other people also can wow. And sorry to say, developer or any seller will not want to drop the price when the real thing can be seen. So you think whether it's a benefit or not benefit, you think now heaven can see the real thing. Then you better think whether should I go in or not. But I don't have to wait too long to see the real thing, correct or not? Another few months only. Okay? So even if you want to rent out, you don't need to pay installment for many months. Someone can start to pay installment for you. Agree? You go and buy anything under construction, 2-3 years. Who pay the installment? You pay the installment. But the moment in TOP, who pay the installment? Someone else pay the installment. Now, you see, we always advocate this one basic principle. Use other people's money. Not my own money. I use other people's money. When I rent out, whose money am I using? Whose money? Other people's money. Who owns the house? You own the house. Today, in fact, we are already encouraging a lot of tenants. Don't rent, buy. We told them what? You know, a lot of tenants are buying today. They drop the idea of renting. They want to buy. Okay, there's a whole list there. Whether it's investment for own stay, you don't need to wait. Okay. Okay, then of course, those TOP projects, you see them sell off very fast. So you want to find anything that is TOP already, the number will drop, the number will drop, the number will drop. Sometimes buy a house, people say, wait. But by the time you wait, the unit you want will wait for you or not? Not wait for you. Okay, so the numbers can taper off. So, just now I already say, what was the price, the future price? If next floor is $940 per square foot, future is expected 1,008. If today you can get something beside it, also brand new, also freehold, and you can get 1,004, 1,005, you ask, is that a good discount? Is that a good discount? Okay? Okay, key driver of buying a property. Just now I mentioned, you don't have too many 5-10 years to wait. Your decision today will determine whether your children have a better life tomorrow. You must think twice. Second, interest rate. If you don't lock in your interest rate today, I will not know what the interest rate will become tomorrow. Third, don't wait for cooling measures to tweak, because you will have a heart attack, the moment they tweak. You don't know whether it's in your way or against you, especially if you are a home buyer. I'm quite sure it will be against you. Okay? And like I say, the younger you start, the better it is. If you want to talk about real property investment. Okay? And please, when the floodgate opens to the world for more foreigners to come in, sorry lah. all my property agents will be super happy. But you as home buyers, I can only wish you good luck. Okay? But whatever it is, I still want to wish everybody good luck. All the mothers here today, okay, I wish you all happy Mother's Day in advance. I know 1 more week, okay? But to be the best mother, you must plan for your children also. And then for the fathers, the best gift you can buy your wife is buy them a property. Okay, thank you very much.